Hey, welcome back, adventurers! It's another episode of Pathfinder Kingmaker. And last I left you, we were coming out of this awful place. And we were about ready to head home. So, we had a few things going on with us. Now, we had found Fangberries. Howdash ever, it turns out they are a little spoiled, so I'm going to have to go ahead and get us some different ones. So we're going to drop those. We're going to go back in the cave, and we're going to get some new ones. So we're going to buff up Amiri.
This task is beyond me.
Apparently I'm the one that's going to go up here for some reason.
What you want?
There we go.
Forget it.
Come on.
That was easy.
Yeah, there we go.
Without a doubt.
That's what I'm talking about. So we have some issues. Rain is over-encumbered. He's fatigued. He's got permanent strength damage. It's not an all-around good time. I thought the sleep would help, but apparently quest things are afoot and creating problems. So we need to go ahead and turn things back in. I'm hoping that will help. So we're going to take these Fangberries. We're going to do our best to get back to Svetlana's and Oleg's, and we're going to turn stuff in. So we're going to get to the traveling, see if we can get back to the trading post. Yeah. Listen, there's, well, since you dispatched the bandits with such skill, maybe you can help us with another problem. There's a feral swine living here in the woods, not a normal wild pig. We're talking about a vicious boar, as big as a bear and wicked as a devil. Locals call him Tuskgutter. Many hunters have lost life and limb to him. Vengeful Benson found his lair and went to kill the beast, but came back with one leg. He put a bounty on the boar's head, but it looks like there aren't many heroes around here bold enough to claim it. Maybe you'll rid us of the monster. Amiri livens up. Hey, we're better than the local wussies, right? What about I could chop off Tuskgutter's snout with a single swing? Come on, let's find out. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. I'm gonna say all right. Let's go kill this Tuskgutter. Let's make Amiri happy. She gives us a wide grin and slaps her shoulder. Right! That's the way I like it. Let's do it! Sweet. Well, if this is anything like the World of Warcraft back in the day, the first mission you get to fight any kind of wild boar goes horribly. Let's talk to Bakken. We've got our task. We're going to give him the Fangberries. Are these the berries you were looking for? After a quick glance at the basket, Bakken grabs a fistful of berries and shoves them into his mouth. A smile of delight brightens his face. Ah, Fangberries. So fresh. You've been good to an old man. Thank you. Here, take these potions. If you need more, feel free to return. I'll even give you a discount. Yeah, nice. We got a potion of restoration. That should help. Potion to cure light wounds ×2. We got some XP. What do you use the Fangberries for? Truth be told, as I've gotten older, I've gotten kind of particular and my appetite is almost gone. Everything I eat is practically tasteless to me now. I can barely force myself to swallow a bite. Only thing I can still taste is Fangberries, so I add them to my porridge or to roasted meat. I even add them to my potions. When I ran out of Fangberries, I stopped eating entirely. Svetlana tried to help me, the dear. She baked pies for me, cooked me fish soup and stewed venison, but I just couldn't eat any of it. I was desperate. Those damn spiders had sucked the last bit of joy out of my life. If not for you, I'd pretty much starved to death, miserable to the end. Well, that's pretty serious business. Alright, let's talk about something else. Now, we could look at his wares. Let's go ahead and take a glance here real quick. There's a lot of stuff we can likely sell. We're not going to use some of these things, so I'll go ahead and get the selling done. It's a lot of stuff here, and I'll bring you back when I'm done. Alright, so that's all sold. We'll talk to Oleg, see what he's all about. Now, there is a absolute truckload of content in Harem. I'm going to save you guys the trouble. If you guys decide you want to hear all about Harem, I'll go back and read it all, but I'm just going to go ahead and click through it. Interesting. I actually got a choice here after hearing all about Grotus. You say, I like your tales. There's an inner truth to them. It was interesting to learn about him, no more, no less. To be honest, I don't want to have anything to do with him. Well, let's appease Harem. Let's say I was interested. Broad smile spreads across Harem's face. I'm glad you think like that. We'll bring this truth to the whole world. So basically, Harem has told me that as he gets more and more enlightened, he will become insane. And I could say, man, that's not good. I could say, ha, I'll laugh at you. Or I could say, good work, man. That's great. So, I don't like any of these answers. I guess I'll go with the lawful good one. Okay, well, I've gotten through that mountain of text. Let's talk to Svetlana. Here's your ring, Svetlana. Kressel gave it to me. I even managed to convince her not to fight me. Svetlana sighs bitterly. I suppose I should tell you the truth about her. Kressel wasn't her real name. Her real name was Irina, before all this. She was the daughter of my mother and her second husband, my half-sister. I can't help but feel like everything that happened to her was my fault. She always had a wildness to her. She'd wander the streets, hanging out with a bad crowd. Till the day she passed, Mother complained about Irina constantly. Back then, it was just cruel games and strange escapades. She never really hurt anyone back in Restov. Her father didn't live much longer than our mother, so I decided to try to help Irina. I brought her here to the Stolen Lands, though Oleg was against it. And once here, she immediately fell under the Stag Lord's influence. She never even needed to meet him. The stories and rumors from local hunters and bandits were enough to win her over. She would tell us how he was a real leader, unlike Restov's softies. Eventually, she ran away, only to return under a new name with a pack of thugs to collect taxes from us. What's worse, she participated in the torture and execution of the prisoners alongside the Stag Lord's minions. I don't know if there's any way to set her back on the right path, but I'm grateful for your kindness. Perhaps there's still hope. For the sake of my mother's memory, I'd like to believe that. Alright, well nice. We got some experience. Got some camping supplies. Ooh. Alright. Let's head upstairs. Let's put some of our junk away. Let's curse the fact that I can't get any of these treasure chests over here because I don't have the trickery skill. Now, one thing we got that I think is going to help is that right there. Let's go ahead and drink that. Now, in theory, this should get rid of some of her ability point damage. And it did. And got rid of her exhaustion. That's nice. Now, in terms of items, we are severely lacking on cure potions, so we should probably stock up on those. I'd like to get a bag of holding, but I haven't seen one. So I'm going to get 15 of those. And I think this lesser potion restoration might come in handy, so we'll get one of those. So we're definitely blowing through the money pretty fast, but it seems useful. Okay, so now that we're out and about, we have some other things to do. So, still have 82 days to continue the Stag Lord. We know about the old hut, so that may be something we should go to. We met Tartuccio. We can always go find him at the Sycamore. So that's another option. We got Riverbed Nightmare. So Shrike River is where it says. Now this seems like something is going to continue to be a problem for us. So we may have to get rid of that quickly. So Shrike River, wherever that's at, we may have to go there first. We got Tusk Gutter. We finished this one, finished that one. We'll eventually have to get this Moonradish thing going. Alright, well I think we're going to go to Shrike River, wherever that's at. Why is that glowing? Oh, because that's the Shrike River. Okay, well let's head there, I think. And let's see if we get lucky. 12 hours. Uh-oh. Alright, let's see what kind of shenanigans we're up to here. Let's see. We tried to investigate the bandit. That didn't go over well. Anyone else on the map, or is it just them? Suppose we could try to get high ground. Interesting that they haven't attacked us yet.
I will guide us.
So, I don't know. Maybe I haven't seen one of these fights where we didn't immediately go into it. Is there a way to go stealth, maybe? Probably, but not really big on stealth. A necromancer? Okay, well, we are in fight, so... uh-oh. So, looks like Valerie was feared. Great. Googly moogly. So, Lindsay girl, what do you got? You've got Grease, you've got Summon Monster, you've got Hideous Laughter. Most likely, this Necromancer has got a high willpower. Let's check the stats. +4, yeah, that's pretty good. Not very good reflex save, though. So we could probably knock that bandit down with a little grease. So we can easily get both of them in there. So let's go ahead and do that. Very nice. Very nice. I like it. In turn. Now, Miri, let's go ahead and put the old cleave action on. Let's make sure we're power attacking. Oh. So that's apparently still in the grease range. I didn't think I was going to be in there, but unfortunately I was. Alright, well let's set up for when this person stands up. We can punch him in the head. Harem, let's see, what are you using? You got... Oh, you still have your torch on. Great. Because, you know, that makes sense. That's the spell I wanted you to have. I don't really see a whole lot of use for what I got going on here. Switch him back to that weapon. Alright, Lindsay. It'll be a hard shot because they're on the ground, but it is a necromancer. Nice. 1 damage. Perfect. Alright, Valerie, why don't you come on over here? Okay. Very scared is Valerie.
We shall overcome.
We'll just get in here, we'll do a little bit of work, we'll back out. Dwarf should be good and able to deal with grease. Grotus has blessed you. I see the necromancer stood back up. Alright, Valerie, girl, come on over here. Let's not live this life of being stunned all the time. Wow, what is happening? Oh, okay, I see. It must be while she could see the person. Boy, has a long-lasting fear. So while she could see him, it looks like she's having a problem.
Attack!
Oh my god. I see my own grease spell is going to be my own undoing.
Last wishes.
Ooh, critical hit 6. Oh. So Lindsay has been the most effective person at both winning and losing this fight for me. Now she is still afraid. Let's see if I can get down here. Nope. Oh, great. Alright. Valerie is no longer feared. Let's just get her in here somewhere. I see our necromancer buddy fell down. I like that. Lindsay, can you shoot from there? Nice. That necromancer must absolutely hate Lindsay at this point. Alright, let's see if we can get in there without falling. This dude has got to be close to dead. Alright, something just happened. Necromancer stood up. Valerie tried to attack, but missed. Alright, Rain. Do some work here.
Serves you right.
Oh, that's not Rain. That was Lindsay. Oh, that's funny. So what just happened there? So it appears I shot, Emiri reflex save and fell, Valerie reflex save and fell. Something killed the necromancer. I don't know what... I'm not really sure what happened there, but the necromancer's dead.
You deserved it.
Ooh. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. I wish there was a way to get rid of my own grease spell at this point, but there is not, so we'll just get the surround.
Tear them apart!
Oh, there's lots of misses. Nyeh.
Any last wishes?
Looks like I almost shot myself there. Alright, so this person being on the ground should give us big advantages to hit. And looks like I did some damage. Nothing crazy.
They go down!
18 damage to that bandit. Still seems to be awake. So apparently these guys have a crazy amount of health. Whoa!
A rest would be welcome.
Nice. Whoop. Alright, grease spell. You need to go away. So, yeah, we're going to learn our lesson on this. The grease effect is pretty potent, but has some issues. Our party is not particularly good at avoiding it, which I guess makes sense.
Waiting.
What do we get? We got some scale mail, corrosive touch spell, not much else.
Our path leads on.
Just have fun falling. It's a good time. Okay, so we are still fatigued. We had a goofy fight there. Can we make it to Shrike River? Alright, so our guys are whining about needing a rest. Let's get a save just in case this is devastating. Let's get a little exploration in. Make sure we're not missing anything on the corners. Ah! Another coin. We'll take it. So we got a creepy bridge. Those are always good. Wow. Big storm to try these creaky bridges. It's a nice touch. Oh. 5 coins to cross the river. Whoa. Did we just get hit by lightning? Small house burnt down a dozen years ago. Okay, so were we supposed to bring coins? So that's interesting. Maybe it's just a cultural thing. Man, that lightning is awful close. Oh, who's this? That's definitely a zombie of some type. Davik Nettle. The corpse's face is bloated from being so long in the water. The stench from its toothless mouth is so foul that your eyes begin to water. The hand, clenching a sinister-looking spear, is covered with scabs. Suddenly, you feel faint, as if a cold, wet hand is placed heavily on top of your head. Wet hair sticks to skin, and trickles of icy cold water run down your face and shirt. A hoarse whisper rises inside your head. There you are. So it was you who sent me those nightmares. Who are you? How did you die? What did you want from me? Okay. Let's say it's you who gave me the nightmares. Gurgling, deep-chested laughter pierces your skull, clouding your vision and flooding your ears. All else becomes muffled, as if you're trapped underwater. You shake your head to cast off the apparition. Okay. So, who are you? Davik Nettle. A storm of bright images flashes before your eyes, apparently before shooting him with lightning there. A long time ago, the person, then a living man, came here from Brevoy, constructing a rope bridge, built a house, and lived in it, collecting payment from those who crossed the river. Well, how did you die? You see a vision of a lovely spring day. Sunbeams shine warm against your cheeks. 3 men approach the house by the bridge, one of them wearing an antlered helm. The Stag Lord. Angry faces, a quarrel, the glint of an unsheathed sword. Suddenly, the Stag Lord's greedy eyes are twisted by surprise. The master of the house has unleashed his hounds. A burning smell stirs you awake to the sound of loud barking. Flames are crawling at the walls. The sound of breaking glass, the bitter cold night air. You are outside. Outside the house, and something is wrong. An arrow strikes deep in your shoulder. You hear the guffaw of 10 throats. You run. Already in the middle of the bridge, the man in the antlered helm cuts one of the ropes. An ear-splitting scream fills the air. Well, what do you want from me? So clearly the Stag Lord murdered this guy. You see a vision of a man wearing an antlered helm. You hear a muffled groan, and the helm drops to the ground with a loud thud. Your hands are covered with hot blood. Too much blood. Death to the Stag Lord. Don't you hate it when someone asks you to do something you're already going to do anyway? Makes me want to do nothing, just to spite them. See, why must I be the one who does it? Can't you kill the Stag Lord? Very well, I shall meet your vengeance upon the Stag Lord, or I can refuse on principle. You shouldn't have messed with my head. Well, I'm going to say, why does it have to be me? You feel invisible fingers, cold as stone, draw aside a wet strand of hair from your forehead. Okay. Can't you kill the Stag Lord yourself? You see the Stag Lord and his cutthroats trying to build a new bridge here, then running madly away from the rotting monster. The Stag Lord has avoided this place ever since. Alright, very well, I shall meet your vengeance upon the Stag Lord. The drowned man, who had been sitting motionless, nods his head. Come later. Take the spear. Yeah, we gained some XP. Nice. Alright, well, Davik Nettle, haunt me no more. Anything happen when I talk to you now? No? Okay. Interesting. Alright, well that heavy storm is over for now. Let's take a peeky poo at our journal now and see if there's anything different. So, the one sending us his nightmares was Davik Nettle, formerly a ferryman, now a creepy corpse, eager to get vengeance upon the Stag Lord. But that's why we came in the first place. To end the bandits' atrocities. So, there was no need to spook us with bad dreams. No, at least now we won't just be pacifying the region. We're also helping a poor soul find its final rest. Okay, well, we can do Temple of the Elk. Probably not. We can go to... I think we got to go to probably Sycamore. I don't want Tartuccio getting away from us too much. That is real freaking far away over there. So maybe we'll swing up through the south, hit the old Sycamore, and then start heading to the west. I think that's what we're going to do. Clearly we can't cross the river yet, so let's head south.
We should gather our strength.
Our folks are getting tired. Let's go ahead and take a rest. So we got rations. We need to use them. I think we're all managed up the way we need to go, so we'll go ahead and take a nap.
Back home, we'd say, the thicker the armor, the longer it takes to ready the corpse for the pyre. That's definitely true about you, Valerie.
But you'd be quick. We just sew your arms and legs back, so you're more or less human-shaped.
It's good to see they like each other, you know? God, 12 hours of hunting. Ugh. Alright, well, we screwed up making haggis somehow. But that's okay. If we follow the river south, will that get us there? If we go left, it will. Ooh, what is that? Ooh, this went way further than I expected. See, a notable hill that got its name and its nasty reputation when rats swarmed it in huge numbers. I don't like the sound of that. We don't like swarms. Alright, old Sycamore time, baby. Alright, and that's where we're going to wrap it for this episode. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And next time we'll pick up and the quest to Old Sycamore. Ta-ta.